Hi guys. Well, I just wanted to make this fast film for you just to talk about your success plan. This is my education, which I'm sharing with my team members to help you get fast results and understand about how to market your business better, so you can get lots of people into your Empower Life business. Actually, what I'm teaching you can be used in any business, but at the moment we're on a pre-launch. We're growing like crazy. We've got over 61,000 people have joined in the last week and a half. It's absolutely crazy. But I know most people are getting, as soon as they sign people up, they're getting the question, how do I do this? How do I do that? So I've put everything, all my 20 years knowledge, into one simple page. So if you're in my team, you're signing someone up with Empower Life, and instead of getting 1,000 questions, you can just simply give them this URL, Empower Life Getting Started, and it will basically talk your prospect through not just the simple steps that Alexis Thomas has in his back office, because he has some awesome education, he has awesome knowledge, but so I'm not trying to overtake what he's done. All I'm doing is adding a few extra things in there, because there are many ways to market your business to become a professional marketer. So, and also I put this together to eliminate all those questions, so you can focus on bringing brand new people in on a daily basis, and then give them this link so they can start getting educated. Because in a network, to make it duplicate correctly, is we need to eliminate all the time and keep things simple, and so people understand what to do, so they become educated in the network, and then it starts to duplicate. Because when even a brand new member that's never done this before, they're going to sign up their best friend, for example, and they're going to get the question, well, what do I do next? And they're going to go or they could just say, well, have a look at this link, it will talk you through all the steps of what to do. Well, who am I? I'm Jason Burden. I've got over 20 years experience in multi-level marketing. I've worked with a lot of the top leaders in the world, been to thousands of seminars over the last 20 years. You become a sponge and you learn a lot. All right, so I'm sort of sharing my knowledge to help you become successful in this awesome business. So I'm just going to quickly go through this. It sort of explains itself. Step one, join our Telegram chat so you're in with our leaders, okay? Because we're working as a team. Of course, my sponsor is Alexis Thomas, but I'm lead. Of course, I get counselling from him. We talk on a daily basis to make sure that the right messages is duplicated in the networks. So join our Telegram chat as well, so you can keep in with the leadership here. Step two, what to do after getting signed up. Sometimes people log into the website, and although it's so simple, Alexis is so brilliant at putting these websites together, but sometimes people just don't look for some reason, and they still ask the questions instead of following the 5 simple points, which is that if you scroll down, it tells you exactly what to do. But just watch this film. None of my films are very long. It's not going to take a lot of your time, but it will stop you from having to bother your upline with lots of questions when they could be busy trying to get more people in the business. Okay. We're getting a lot of questions about how to fund the account. So you're just going to simply click on that button here, and then there is a film explaining exactly how to actually fund your account, because it's really important you fund your account, because that's the main way of, actually it's the only way to actually generate money within the network when we launch. And if you've never done this before, I know what it's like. Some people say, well, I just want to use my card. Well, that is expensive to send money, okay, because all banks charge money to send. So I highly recommend that you stretch your comfort zone and give crypto a go, because once you've got it, once you understand how simple it is, you will love using crypto, because it's instant. There's no massive, there are charges, but they're not massive. You can, if you've never done it before, I've even put a link in here. So I use this wallet to do a lot of things. Actually, I like it because it's very simple to use. So if you've never used a wallet before, this is a great one just to get started with. It's not overcomplicated. All right. So and then this button here will take you to your Empower back office. You know, that's a question that comes up all the time as well. How do I log in? You know, even though they've just registered, it gets lost in their browser and they're not sure. So it's already here for you. How to get signups. You know, I'm sharing some of my education from 20 years about how to get signups. I was really bad in the beginning at getting signups. Okay, basically because I had a low self-esteem. I didn't have any confidence and I was scared to talk to people. That is a really bad combination when you're trying to build a business with people. Okay, but so if I can do it, you can do it. All you need to do is watch the films. I've even put a memory jogger in here because sometimes people say, well, I don't know anybody. Okay, because the thing is, you can be building online. You can be finding people online, which we have the education here for you. Alexis Thomas also has a great education about how to build online and find unlimited prospects. He's got some great films. But I'm also like building old school. That means like talking to people. We brush shoulders with people every single day that have money issues. Okay. And you just got to listen, because if you're in the workspace and you always hear someone complaining that they've got no money and life sucks and it's awful, you just got to say, well, I tell you what, I've got something that I'm working with, a project outside of work. Could I send you a message on Facebook? Okay. Anybody can say that, right? And then all you're going to do, you're going to go into your back office, into Empower Life, scroll down, and at the bottom you've got, I think it's number 2, where it says scripts. You click on there and you're able to copy the script. It's got your referral link on there, and you can send that to a prospect from your work, from friends and so on. So I've taken the time, which took me a lot of time. So don't ignore these buttons, because these buttons are here to help you. So if you click on here, there, I'll just scroll straight back up. This is a memory jogger to remind you who you know. Okay, because sometimes people say, well, I don't know anybody. Well, first of all, you've probably got 100 contacts on your telephone. Okay, don't leave them on the phone, put them on a piece of paper. Okay, because then you can start working through your list to start sending the links to. Okay, so this memory jogger here is really important. You know, do you know someone in bowling? Do you know, do you play football? Okay. You know, of course, family. You know, I've written down absolutely everything. Who babysitter, who takes care of your kids? Do you know a car dealer? Do you know the pharmacy? You know, this will help you remember exactly who you know. Okay, so you just keep going through this, and at the end there, this is where you will be writing down their name, maybe their contact info. Did you send them the Empower link? And have you followed them up? Well, what's the follow-up? Well, that's sort of like closing the deal. You know, they're either going to say, yes, I'm in, or not, or maybe they've got more questions. If a person has more questions, what do? Well, what I do, I invite them to the Zoom to meet Alexis. That is my follow-up. I don't need to become an expert. You don't need to become an expert. You just need to promote the Zoom meeting. Okay. So that's what you do with the list. Okay. So now we just go back. So that's the memory jogger. Okay, so what I'm showing you now is all about building with a system. So I highly recommend you watch that film a few times to understand why a system works better in building a network rather than building with trial and error. There's also a film there. This is actually one of my most favorite subjects, because I know that the dream is everything. If you don't have a dream to better your life, you're not going to do anything anyway. You're not going to be in action. So I highly recommend you watch that film. And then this is a film based on my results from the beginning of the pre-launch. Okay. Actually, the number's higher, but I'm sharing with you exactly how I got 80 sign-ups in 1 week, and also how to set goals with myself and also goals with your team. Okay, it's because it's really important that you have a goal, and it's really important that your team knows exactly what to do. Okay, because when people have goals in the team, you can imagine, right? If you've got a goal to put 10 people in, and you've got 10 downlines that you've put people in, the 10 downlines, and those 10 downlines get a serious goal to put in 10, your business starts to explode. Okay, really important films. So I've even got a goal setting PDF here. This, I'm a very visual sort of person. When I'm on a goal, I do crazy things, okay, because I'm very forgetful. Okay, I am extremely forgetful, so I had to learn to become deliberate. So when I'm setting goals, I'm going to show exactly what I do. It's not rocket science. Anybody can do this. Well, there are some success habits which makes this thing tick, but I'm not going to go through this now on this film because it's in the film in the getting started pages. But there is a simple 10 plus leader. It's such a simple little page. You can print this PDF off, and you can put it somewhere where you can see it. Okay, when I'm on a goal, my wife laughs at me. I have this is on my ceiling. That's not normal, right? But if you've got a goal, you've got to be deliberate. And all I'm doing is that I'm on an 80 plus, I've just gone 80 plus. My goal now is to finish the 100. So I'm actually, I'm close. I think I've done 90 now. So I've now got a brand new piece of paper on the ceiling. And the reason it's on the ceiling is because it's the last thing I see when I close my eyes, and it's the first thing I see when I wake up. And I think, oh, there's my goal. And then I'm in action again, showing people the business, talking to people on social media. And all I'm doing is ticking them in bit by bit until it's done. But notice it's got a goal date. Okay, every goal must have a date. If you don't write the dates, you won't get in action. Okay, so if you're a brand new person here today and you've never done this before, I would say, not to scare you or anything, but I would say that, if you're seeing this on the 10th or 13th of August when I'm making this film, I would say that anybody could sign up 10 people between now and the end of August. That's 2.5 weeks. So you look in your calendar, or you write the 30th of August here, and you get going. But that is a 2-week goal, because if you're watching other films and seeing exactly how we do this stuff, you can do this, right? Anybody can do this. So, take the time to look at that and download that off. I've also got an automated script. It's basically the scripts from Alexis Thomas's website, but I've worded some of the top to a little bit different because I want to be able to send it to people on Messenger in a certain way. And there is a film here which explains exactly how I did it. 73 at the time, it was 73 signups in 4 days. You're just going to put, it's not that I'm after your email address. I'm not really, I'm not collecting emails because I'm going to spam you. I'm not. It just makes my life easy because you just put your name and email in and then send the script, and you will receive exactly what I'm sending to my prospects to get those results. Okay, and then you can just do exactly the same what I'm doing. So and then I've even taken the liberty to make some beautiful extra flyers. I know Alexis Thomas has really beautiful flyers in the website, so definitely use those. But remember, there's 60,000 people out there using those flyers. Okay, and what we need to do is also, this is why these ones look a little bit different. Okay, because it's the same business. We're talking, these need to be updated now. Look, that I only just put these up. It's now 60,000. So, these ones need updating, but I'm updating this site all the time. So it's fresh, it's relevant, exciting when you're posting flyers. So, and if we move down to the bottom, this is something that is really cool, because there's times when we are at work and we're busy and we are also sleeping. Okay, so when we're sleeping, we're not talking to prospects. Okay, so I also have automated my business too, which runs in the background. So at the moment, there's about probably 300 to 500 people seeing my business every single day because of an automated system. So then when I'm up, I'm talking to prospects, and when I'm asleep, the automation is working for me in the background. So, it's there's a film there which sort of tells you how it works. Get access to the automated business. You're just simply going to click here, and it will explain step by step how to set everything up with the landing pages. They're all done for you. There's even email swipes. So I've written all the emails, because the emails will follow people up. Okay. And because we know that, if you're a married person, I can guarantee you didn't get married on your first date. Okay. So don't always expect people are going to jump into your business on the first time they see it. So that's why we have when we capture an email, it's really important that we have an automated email system which follows people up to encourage them to make the decision to jump on board. Okay, so I'm getting signups from this as well. But I am going to say this is not priority in a launch. You want to be talking to people more than you're working on this. So if you're in my team, I'm not being negative, but if you're in my team, I would rather you focus on talking to people one at a time, sending text messages out, inviting people. And then when the launch has actually happened, then you could start, looking at this and getting going. There's also places here where you can advertise your business once you're, that's how I'm getting the leads. I put the links of these landing pages into the traffic places, and then people click on the link and sign up, and then there's a chance that they sign up into the business too. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk that through with you about what you have in your hands. You've got an awesome business, a really awesome business. It's the best business of 2023. It's in your hands. Don't be selfish, guys. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Don't be selfish. Share the opportunity with everyone that moves, okay? Because there's a lot of hungry people out there. There's a lot of people crying in the background, but they don't even, well, of course, they don't share it with you. But I know that when you show the Empowered Life business, you're going to plant a seed in their brain that this could be for them. It could improve their financial situation wherever they're located in the world. So anyway, guys, I wish you all the success over the next few weeks. Let's launch this business like we've never launched anything before, because we're certainly doing it already. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you at the top, getting results, changing your bank account balance, and getting success in your life. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.